Can you smell it yet? Today we're making something cheesy, fluffy, and packed with zucchini, Spanish style. Hi, I'm Adelina. Welcome back to my kitchen. If you enjoy easy, delicious recipes, you're at the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It really helps me get more tasty ideas to your screen. We'll begin with 3 medium zucchinis. Treat them to a mini spa treatment. Prick the skin gently with a fork. This helps them soak in all the flavor later. Dry them with a paper towel to get rid of excess water. Now, cut the zucchini lengthwise into strips that are approximately 3 to 5 millimeters thick. You're looking for good, even layers. Soft, but still with a bit of structure to them. This recipe makes the perfect savory breakfast or light weekend brunch. And it all starts with eggs. Crack 5 eggs into a large mixing bowl. If you're enjoying this recipe and want to support the channel, you can tap that little thanks button down below. It means the world to me and helps keep these videos coming. Now, season the eggs with a pinch of salt and a bit of black pepper. I like to keep it simple. The zucchini and herbs will bring their own flavor. Whisk until smooth and well blended. Then pour in 500 milliliters of milk. This keeps the batter soft, fluffy, and just a little creamy. Next, sift in 250 grams of flour. Sifting helps keep the batter nice and smooth. Totally worth the extra second. I know it's tempting to skip the sifting, but trust me, it makes a difference. Once all the flour is in, take your time and mix gently but thoroughly. The texture should be silky, with no dry lumps hiding at the bottom. I usually mix in slow circles, scraping the sides of the bowl with a spatula. It's one of those peaceful kitchen moments. Just you, the batter, and a bit of anticipation. If you've got kids or grandkids, this is a great step to let them help. Mine love to stir and sneak a peek. Now let's give this batter a good stir. Do not rush this part. We need it smooth and lump-free. It should be thick but pourable, somewhat similar to pancake batter. I generally scrape the sides of the bowl a couple of times to ensure nothing's lurking in the bottom. After all that is mixed together, it is time to introduce some green magic. Fresh dill. Chop a small handful roughly and throw it in. It imparts this bright, herby taste that makes the entire dish pop. And it smells great when baking. Now give the batter a final stir. We want that dill evenly spread through every bite. The smell already hints at something cozy and delicious. Let's get the pan ready. Line it with parchment paper and brush it lightly with olive oil. This simple step helps prevent sticking and gives us a golden crust. Now pour the batter right in. Let it settle evenly. Next, layer those zucchini slices gently across the top. If you're out of zucchini, thin slices of eggplant work beautifully too. Just make sure to pat them dry first. We don't want extra moisture. Rustic and slightly messy is the charm of this pie. Don't worry about making it perfect. Before we start seasoning, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it so far. It really helps support the channel and keeps new recipes coming your way. Let's start with a light sprinkle of salt, just enough to bring out the natural sweetness of the zucchini. Now, a few twists of black pepper. It adds a little warmth and a gentle kick. These two alone already wake up the whole dish. Next comes dried garlic. I love this part. The aroma is so cozy, and it melts right into the batter while baking. Let's keep going. Time for a dusting of sweet paprika. Not only does it bring a warm color, but it adds a touch of earthiness. And finally, a good pinch of Italian herbs. You can use a mix of oregano, thyme, maybe even a little basil. They tie everything together with a fresh Mediterranean aroma. And now I'm curious, where are you watching from today? Let me know in the comments. It always makes my day to hear from kitchens around the world. Take a look at this beauty before it goes into the oven. It already looks like something you'd serve to guests. I sometimes prepare it the night before and just bake it fresh in the morning. Perfect for a relaxed family breakfast. You can also add your own twist here. A handful of grated carrot, some finely chopped onion, or even a few cherry tomatoes on top. It's one of those forgiving recipes that lets you be creative without stress. Now it's ready to bake. Let's do it. Bake the pie at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes. This is the part where the flavors come together. Herbs, garlic, eggs, all baking into something special. While it's in the oven, I usually get the cheese ready. You'll want something flavorful. I use a semi-hard cheese and grate it on a coarse grater. You can prep it ahead or do it while the pie bakes. Either way, it melts beautifully. Once the top is golden and the center feels set, it's time for the final touch. Sprinkle that cheese right on top, nice and even. In a small bowl, add 2 teaspoons of Greek yogurt or sour cream. Then add 2 teaspoons of mayonnaise. This little mix creates a creamy, balanced base for our sauce. It's rich, but still refreshing. Perfect with something warm like our zucchini pie. Now, take 1 small cucumber. I always leave the peel on, more color and fiber that way. Grate it on the fine side of your grater so it blends right in. I love how it adds coolness and a bit of crunch at the same time. Next, chop a bit of fresh dill. Even a small handful adds such a fresh, garden-like flavor. Dill is one of those herbs that instantly makes a dish taste homemade. Add it to the bowl, then grate in 1 small clove of garlic. Not too much, just enough to give the sauce a little spark. Now mix everything together until it's smooth and creamy. The colors, the smell, it already feels like summer in a bowl. Squeeze in the juice of half a lemon. This adds brightness and brings all the flavors together. Pour the lemon juice into the mix and give it 1 final stir. To finish it off, add a pinch of black pepper, just enough to round out the flavor. And just like that, the sauce is ready. It's creamy, cool, a little tangy, and makes the perfect match for our warm, cheesy pie. Whenever I serve this combo, it disappears fast. Even my kids ask for seconds. Simple ingredients, big flavor, and so easy to make. And you know what? You can keep this sauce in the fridge for up to 2 days. It's also great as a dip for veggies or even on toast. I may or may not have tried that. What would you serve this with? Let me know in the comments. I always get inspired by your ideas. If you want to make this sauce even lighter, you can skip the mayo and just use yogurt. Or swap in plant-based yogurt if you're avoiding dairy. It still tastes great. Sometimes I add a little pinch of sumac or a tiny bit of honey, depending on what I'm serving it with. This sauce is really flexible. You can make it bold or keep it simple. And here's a tip. Let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes before serving. The flavors will blend better, and the garlic will mellow out just enough. Just look at that. The crust is golden, the inside soft and fluffy. And those zucchini slices are like little ribbons of flavor. I love how cleanly it cuts. No mess, just neat, warm slices. It smells so good, you might not even wait for it to cool down. A spoonful of our creamy sauce on the side. And that's it. This is one of those recipes that feels cozy and homemade, but still a little impressive. My family always comes back for seconds. And honestly, so do I. If this made your mouth water, give the video a like and let me know in the comments. Do you have a favorite zucchini dish? And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. We've got more warm, simple recipes coming your way. Thanks for watching. And until next time, enjoy every bite. Enjoy your meal and take good care. See you soon.